What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with Techwood Solutions. I have my buddy here, Taylor. He came. We have a meeting at 8:30, but I have to still do this. So thank you guys again for joining us for the first time. If you guys haven't joined us already, I have a group. It's Techwood Solutions. We're a little bit over 34,000 members worldwide, and the thing that we do best is we provide a free, supportive community for both new and experienced traders. I do want to thank you guys again. If you guys aren't a part of the group, the link is down in the description. It says Facebook group, and if you guys don't follow me within my Instagram account and want to stay up to date for my day-to-day tasks, feel free to click the link down below. I know I told you guys that I was going to upload today. It was going to be the video that I filmed yesterday with my buddy Drew, but I just didn't have enough time. I was just busy and working all day, and I have a meeting, and it just didn't work out. So I knew it wasn't going to be the type of quality video that I wanted to at least like edit and then upload. So I will try to get that for you guys tomorrow. But again, no promises on the upload. Hopefully by the weekend. It's going to be a pretty busy weekend. But I'm going to talk about Taylor in just a minute with the things that we kind of have planned with him. But I wanted to talk about maybe like one or two different stocks that we were that we were analyzing today, and talking obviously about Snapchat and why that ended up doing so well today. But also wanted to remind you guys, well, for those that are watching live and for those that are watching today or tomorrow, tomorrow's Friday, all right? Tomorrow's Friday, and a lot of you guys are doing very well and ending strong. That's one of the most important things. A lot of you are doing very well, ending strong, and I want you guys to not like ruin that. And what I mean by that is a lot of people, when they see consistent like green trades or consistent like just wins, they feel like they're on a winning streak and they can be like undefeated, right? And I want you guys to understand that that's not the case, especially when you make kind of decision based on hype, or you make based on an impulse or on your emotions. You can experience a more drastic loss than other green days that you guys are doing. So just a small little reminder, we're ending this week, tomorrow, Friday. I want to make sure that you guys are reminded that, take it easy. Don't force the trade. If it's not, looking like it has the potential that you guys want it to have, then again, don't force the trade. There's nothing wrong with just taking the day off if you guys don't see anything playing out the way that you expected it to. And I just wanted to remind you guys, because I feel like a lot of people on Friday end up ending the week on a bad note. And that's not something that we want to encourage, right? Never force a trade. If you guys don't see potential, don't trade it. If you feel like there's a lot of hype but don't understand it, again, don't trade it. We have three tips that we like to focus on within Techwood Solutions, and that's we don't trade based on anyone else's opinion. So there's nothing wrong with exposure, but it comes down to you as the investor to justify that investment. And when it comes down to that, that goes to our second tip: you never trade what you don't understand. And then the last one is you always have a plan: the entry, the exit, and then where you're going to stop loss out if it doesn't go according to your plan. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. It's going to be the TD Ameritrade Think or Swim platform. For those that are joining us for the first time and don't know what platform it is that I use to analyze stocks, this is one that we ended up playing out today. So CAPR, we did very well overall as a group. I saw a good amount of traders because of my call out when it broke above the 140. Again, I didn't get in at the best point. I'm not too sure if you guys saw today's live stream, but I called out my entry at 140, ended up, and I was so close to stop lossing out at 135. The reason that I had a stop loss at 135 was due to the previous support that I had here during pre-market hours. I honestly should have bought in closer to 135, but I didn't. I waited for the break above 140, and then I got filled at 140, and then I just ended up putting my stop loss at 150, locked in a quick $200, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Snapchat. If you guys saw Snapchat for the past couple of days, so if we do a 20-day analysis, it's been on a consistent downward trend. Avoid these trend lines. This is kind of me talking about like we really need to see a bounce and a break over resistance. This is the first, one of the biggest bounces that it's had from its downward trend for showing signs of upward momentum. So if it holds above this $14 resistance, if you guys can see, hold or necessarily hold above $14. That's not necessarily a good sign, because signs of upward momentum, you want to start seeing a certain stock, start staircasing up, but also start breaking these resistance. And obviously $14 was a previous support that it had. Like we know, old support levels where it usually bounces at become new resistance levels. So that's usually where it peaks out at. This is not a video to tell you, okay, you guys should, just trade Snapchat or anything like that. It's just, again, for exposure. Keep your eyes on it, and if you see potential and you can manage your risk and the potential for profit is much greater than the potential for loss, then again, manage it, set up a plan, and see how you can see success in this specific trade. It was just, I just wanted to let you guys, because Snapchat has been a very common stock that we've been analyzing, and bouncing back. So that's one of the coolest things. Just wanted, again, to expose you guys to the opportunity. And then one more stock, JDST. JNUG, as you guys saw, so JNUG was a stock that was pumping very good for the past couple of days, and we called out the resistance at $20. The reason that we called out the resistance at $20 was due to this analysis that we're able to see. It's a very common trend where it usually peaks out at $20 here, 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 and then it usually has a support at around 16, but it ended up going lows of about like $14 or $15. Now it ended up peaking out at $19. 20. Again, just because it's hit 20 before doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to hit it every single time. If we focus here, before it actually, on this first initial bounce when it hit 20, it did end up hitting it, then it saw a pullback. So this isn't necessarily a good sign that it's already pulling back at $19, and it pulled back pretty hard. So if you guys bought in at that high, kind of 1875, and didn't have a plan and didn't cut your losses, it's not telling me how much that is right here. It's about 6.7%. That's a pretty huge loss. Again, understanding that the support is closer here to that $16 support line, and understanding that the inverse ETF of JNUG is JDST. So because JDST is now at such a low point, so again, where it usually bounces at around $60, guys, again, it usually bounced at $60 and then it peaks out at here like around 72. It bounced at $60. Again, it's not always going to happen, but just looking at previous trends where they usually bounce at, these are the low points, these are the high points. Again, not telling you to trade it, just exposure. If you see potential, then great. If you don't, then just move on, and you don't have to add it to your watch list or anything like that, right? But just thought I'd share this with you guys. Obviously, this is a frequency of how many days? Let's see, a 20-day analysis. No, it's beyond 20 days. I believe it's like 30 days that it's that the support was at this $60 support, and then the resistance at about like really 72. Oh, that's my alarm. So the resistance at 72, it has peaked out at 77, but again, don't get greedy. Don't forget to lock in profits. And that's really just it. Again, just wanted to expose you guys. There was a recommendation or a recommended stock for me to analyze within our TechBot Solutions group chat. Let me see if I can actually pop that one up. Give me 1 second. I think I can pop it up right here. Where is it at? Where is it at? No, it was here, right? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was on our other group chat. Okay, and it was BOTZ. Just wanted to make sure I could confirm that. BOTZ. And that's by our member, Jason Romero. So huge shout out to you. Thank you again for shouting this one out. He says that this one has a lot of, it's pretty much a hot topic based on artificial intelligence and the correlation that has to Facebook and Tesla owners. So let's go a little bit further back. No, that is a 180-day analysis. As you guys could see, wow, dude, this thing's solid. Consistent upward trend, resistance at $20. I mean, $20 tends to be a pretty common resistance. Let's go to year to date. Yeah, it's been nothing but signs of upward momentum. It looks like it's a little bit more on the oversold side. I think $20 is kind of a price point where we might start seeing a pullback. But again, if it breaks above $20 and it starts to hold, identify $20 once it breaks above it as a sheer support. And if you buy in close to the support, I mean, you could always cut losses very close to that. And because it's a $20 stock, then again, your margin for loss isn't necessarily there. And if it continues this upward trend, kind of like how it did here. So like when it broke or when it came back down at $18 and it bounced at $18.50, and that was a previous support. So if you buy in close to the support, let's say you would have bought in at $18.47 and you would have stop loss that if it went below $18.40, that margin for loss is about like 0.4%. So again, very small when your margin for profit is much greater, because this specific stock shows a lot of signs of upward momentum. Again, doesn't mean that you guys have to trade it. I'm going to simply add it to my watch list and go from there. So just wanted to talk about that one. That was one that Jason Romero was talking about, and let's see what you guys have to say. So you guys, let's go ahead and see. Adam Harris, Adam talking about cookies. Let's see. So Dimitri, thank you again for answering a bunch of these members' questions. Adam, appreciate all your support. I'm just saying that because doing your own homework will help you in many ways. I think that's 100% one of the most important things, to be able to do your own DD and identify potential yourself. When does my live stream start? If you guys are talking about tomorrow's live stream that we usually do Monday through Friday, that's start at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that means that 6:30, so 30 minutes before market opens. But overall, guys, just wanted to give you guys a quick breakdown on kind of some stocks that might be doing well. Didn't want to tell you guys, or just wanted to remind you guys as well that because a lot of you guys are doing extremely well throughout this week and throughout the past couple of weeks, then it has to do due to your hard work. I did want to give a shout out to a couple traders since you guys have been doing so well. You guys posted all your posts within the group chats and within the Facebook group. Jonathan locked over a little bit over $578, so huge shout out to you. Thank you again for the consistency. Juan did a little bit over 4.6% on his trade with JDST. So again, that's a really good correlation of understanding that JNUG is going down, so JDST going up. So jumped into that one, made the decision quick, identified the potential, and then set up a plan on how he was going to be successful. G Sargarosa, not too sure exactly what it is that you locked in. You just sent me that you did make profit, so do want to give a shout out to you as well. Lift Beer, I think that's what it is. Locked in a little bit over 15% profit. He's one that has been consistently killing it, not only within the TechBud Solutions, group chat when it comes to like swing trading, but as well as the mobile investments, the buying and reselling of different products. That's something that Kyle, he's the group leader within that group, and he's just been killing it with all the different laptops and just making an enormous amount. So huge shout out to you as well. Juan also oh no, that's the same thing. Corey making a little bit over 2.26%, so about $20. Again, it comes down to consistency. He identified a potential 2% profit, regardless of what it is, 1%, 3%, 100%. Guys, profit is profit. Understand that. It's the power of compounding interest. And if you guys can just lock in the 2% profit like every single time you guys trade, that's huge. So you guys have to understand that. But the rest of the traders are posted in the Facebook group, and Lawrence Thomas locked in a little bit over 5.89% and locked in $648. Straight killing it with his shout out on UGAS, and that's Ernest and both Lawrence did very well, and they ended up on UGAS, and then Ernest ended up making $715. So huge trades, huge positions, huge profits. And it comes down to, guys, like TechBud Solutions is just a platform where people share ideas, and where we try to encourage and motivate you guys to try something new and do something better. We don't tell you guys what to trade. We don't tell you where to buy or where to sell. So if that's the specific group chat that you're looking for, then we are not it. Again, it's a free platform, and it can be a very effective platform if you use it correctly, right? If you use the exposure, you're willing to do your own work, and you're really willing to identify potential and kind of get the whole mechanics down. Once you have a whole system down to identify potential and you become disciplined, then it becomes easier. It just becomes like second nature on, how to day trade or how to swing trade or how to just invest. And that's one of the most important things. We're just here to expose you to the opportunity of what it is that we do every single day. If you guys don't see value in it 100%, don't do it. But there's never been a better time to start because of simulation trading and paper trading. So what I mean by that is, there's no monetary risk, and you guys, wait, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I read it. Yeah. There's no monetary risk when it comes to paper trading or simulation trading, and you guys can sign up for free when it comes to TD Ameritrade and stuff like that. There's a bunch of different platforms out there that you can sign up for free, trade real stocks, and there's no monetary risk. So instead of dumping in $1,000, $5,000 like a lot of you guys have worked so hard for to save, I always suggest the best way to start to get your feet wet is to do simulation trading, right? It's one of the safest ways to see if this is a market that you're going to be profitable in. And that's what we want. If you see potential, then as an investor, then you can make the decision to invest. If you don't, then you definitely don't have to. So I do want to give a shout out again, if you guys haven't joined the groups already. We have Connor and Brad. Connor's our momentum trader. Brad is our OTC stock trader. They have amazing videos when it comes down to just talking about the basics. They have a very strong community of traders within their group chats, and Connor does as well. So it just comes down to the bond and the relationship that they build with each specific members. Their group chats are a little bit more just connected. So if that's something that you guys want, we have the swing trading group chat, the momentum, which is something that Connor leads, and then the OTC stock group that Brad leads as well. Brad is still managing both his own group chat within the GroupMe app, and he posts the links within his the description of his YouTube videos, as well as Connor does filter some of the members, and he has his own group chat when it comes to momentum trading, aside from the one that he has with TechBot Solutions. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you guys don't like my specific style of day trading, again, I'm here just to expose you guys to the opportunity. I understand 100% that my style of trading is not going to be the most attractive or the most beneficial for each and every single one of you, but at least I can provide a platform where you guys can share ideas. It's a safe and non-manipulative way to share ideas, and that's one of the most important things. We have different group leaders that excel in different markets and different niches, and I'm just here to provide the platform. And it's been amazing. Kyle is just killing it as well with the mobile investment groups, which means the buying and reselling of different products, and definitely leading by example. So I can't thank my team enough for everything it is that you guys do. And again, we're doing this all for free. So if you guys have 1 minute out of your day, please thank Brad, please thank Connor, and please thank Kyle for everything it is that they do, because if it wasn't for them, these group chats wouldn't be this effective. And it's just amazing being able to see the amount of money that people are making and just the environment that we're promoting. It's a very supportive environment. And now to kind of get to it. So talking a little bit more about Taylor. I'm not going to talk about everything it is that we have planned with this or with this guy. This guy's huge. He's like taller than me, and I'm 6'4", just to give you guys like some perspective of of how tall he is. I filmed a couple videos with him, but I don't think I actually uploaded them just because we uploaded like so many that I don't want to overwhelm you guys. But Taylor is a entrepreneur as well. He's a student at ASU Polytechnic. I actually met him through one of my classes, and I was trading in one of my classes, and then that's I think how we met. He's like, bro, what the heck are you doing? And then he traded Forex. So but aside from that, he does very well in a specific market. And again, I'm not going to disclose what specific market that he does well in. It doesn't have to do anything with trading or Forex or anything like that, but it comes down to another entrepreneurial type of business that I think that we can include within TechBuds, that for those that like day trading, like momentum trading, like swing trading, and like real estate and the buying and reselling of different things, but also want to try something different. And this is where Taylor is going to be able to, I think, lead people by example. And he's definitely one that I'd love to have a part of our community. And again, just provide a different niche within our platform where people can excel in. Again, because if you don't find value within day trading, if you don't find value in the buying and reselling of different products, if you don't see value in real estate, guys, I don't want to say that I don't care, but at least I want to provide you with someone that at least has the right foundations and right fundamentals to guide you guys in the right direction. And that's definitely the type of team that I'm trying to build. I hope you guys understand that. And that's why I'm trying to gather different group leaders for different markets, because I want TechBuds to be an umbrella or a platform where everyone who has an entrepreneurial type of, just like someone that just wants to do something aside from just their normal 9-to-5. Again, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with a 9-to-5. I 100% understand the importance of having a stable income, but someone that just wants to have an extra side hustle, an extra side hobby, and wants to make an extra couple dollars a month so they can take a little bit more time off of work and not have to live paycheck to paycheck, then that's the platform that I'm trying to build. I'm trying to make it accessible for everyone, at least have the right foundation and have the right people like Taylor, like Connor, like Kyle, and like Brad that can guide our group in the right direction. And I hope you guys see that that's the type of platform that you guys are trying to build. And there's so many different platforms out there that are extremely expensive, not accessible for people that want to get started in this specific market. And that's where I think TechBot Solutions can really provide that specific solution. So I'm super excited. I have a little bit of a meeting, and we're already 20 minutes in. I don't want to take too much of Taylor's time. So I hope you guys are excited. Be sure to just stay up to date with our group chats. I have an amazing community. You guys are always here to support me. And let's see some of the messages. Yes, Ricky, you work your magic. But yeah, guys, I'm just super excited. And I think we can make TechBuds started with a small idea of kind of just like, because people found me day trading to be so attractive. And I always talk about I don't make an enormous amount when it comes to day trading, but because I do so many different things on the side, it adds up. And it's as simple as that, right? If I can make a couple, $4,000 to $5,000 here, $4,000 or $5,000 there, once you have 7 sources of income, it's an enormous amount of money, at least for myself, right? And I know a lot of people can truly benefit simply by the information that these gurus share. And I get to hang out with these guys every single day and just build a relationship with them. And I want you guys to have the same blessing as well. And again, I'm just here to provide the platform where you guys can connect. So that's what my meeting with Taylor is going to be about. I hope you guys are pumped. If you guys can't subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to every other team member that I talked about. If you guys don't subscribe to me, that's fine. Be sure to subscribe to them, because again, they're the ones that are making this whole group possible. So, and if you guys like this video or feel like you can share it to someone that can benefit from the content that's being shared, then we would really appreciate that. But most importantly, just remember, continue following your dreams, be driven by your passion, and like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Thank you guys again. What did I say last time? Like and subscribe. No, you guys don't have to. Take care, guys, and remember, don't overthink your trades tomorrow. If it's not working out, don't force it. Make sure green is green, regardless if you're up 1% or up 100%. Just lock in profits and don't force it. So thank you guys again. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, guys.